We're just chatting about the Brisbane Safety Differently book club. Is we meet in a bar, and one of the things that you wrote in your book, and I really love this concept, and I actually used it in a meeting once, and they must have thought I was mad because I talked you talked about like making the world safe for drunks, and when you think about that on a deeper level, that's how many terrible things have happened to people because of alcohol. And if we're really serious about preventing all this stuff, maybe they should be looking at alcohol, but we know they never will. But again, how can we sort of support safety teams and people, Jessie, you sort of have that mindset about making the world safe for drunks?
This is a quote from Dr. Susan P. Baker, who's an epidemiologist here in the States, long retired, but who was a massively important safety expert. She helped popularize the child car seat and created injury severity scores that we use for hospital triage. And she said to me, the trick to it all is making the world safe for drunks. Because if you make it safe for drunks, you make it safe for people who are tired and people who are worried about this thing that's going on at home, and for the mom who's got a crying kid in the back seat. If you make it safe for them, you make it safe for everyone. Now, there's an obvious unspoken inverse of that, right? If you don't make the world safe for drunks, then it's only safe for perfect people. And that's what we do now. We design every system for perfect people. And that's why in the workplaces that you all operate in, there are so many rules. What those rules are how to be perfect, how to operate through the narrow path of this dangerous system that we've allowed for you. We have maximized the system to such a degree that it is so dangerous that there's only one narrow path through it, and it is the path that follows all of these rules perfectly. And what results from that is people get hurt because no one is perfect. And no one is perfect every day, and no one is always on, and no one always follows the rules. And so I like the idea of making the world safe for drunks because it upsets people. And it makes them think, oh, wait, we should make the world safe for drunks. People shouldn't be drunk. And it's like, oh, okay, so should they die? Like, let's follow it out. Is that what you're saying? And to be frank, I don't know about Australia, but in the US, definitely there are some people who think they should die. But fuck those people. Everyone else, by questioning, shouldn't we make the world safe for drunks? What we're saying is, aren't you drunk sometimes? Aren't we all sometimes drunk, even not alcohol drunk, just, stumbling and confused and sleepy and not paying attention and thinking about something else? Because we are. And we all want imperfect people to be safe too. And I think what helps about that is it really calls out why we build the world for perfect people, which is that we have other priorities, that we're maximizing something else, usually profit, and then requiring everyone to be perfect to stay safe.
Mic drop. Thanks, Jessie. Yeah. that's so powerful. I'm just personal reflection. Just had some pretty tough events happen at work, and it is exactly that. It's that demanding perfection, and mate, but it's just a succinct way of saying that, like, make the world safe for drunks, and that it's a real challenge. Look.